Hey, I'm John Greaves III, and I'm the founder of Garage Gym Life. Today's video is a little bit different because I thought I'd let you guys see some of the behind the scenes that goes into testing the products that I review and how I come up with the talking points that I use when I give my final reactions to a product. Go ahead, hit that like and subscribe for me if you haven't already done so. And don't forget to check out my merch store to grab a t-shirt like this or any other shirt that you like to get from our store and support your favorite YouTube channel while you're at it. So, first of all, the way that I review products is by using them. I normally don't do special workouts to test a product because I want to keep it as close to an organic experience as possible. So it's more like what you guys would encounter if you purchase something that I recommend. To that end, I end up videoing just about all of my workouts. It just so happens that this one showed that everything doesn't always go as planned when I'm doing these. So in this video, you're watching me setting up for my first squat session with the Major Luti Raptor F22. My plan was to work up to a double, but since this is my first workout with this rack, the first thing I had to do was figure out my rack height or where to set the J-hooks so I could unrack the bar without any issues, especially since I'd be going backwards. The Raptor F22 has numbers on the post, so to start with, I put the J-hooks at 11. Everything was going great until I loaded the bar and discovered that the pulleys were in the way. You can see how they're dangling on top of the plate. That could be a problem when I have more plates on the bar and the weight gets heavier. So we'll call it laziness, but I didn't feel like taking the plates off of the barbell. So instead I did a Steinborn to put the bar on the floor, then I moved the pulleys down to the bottom and moved the J-hooks up to number 12 in what seemed like a simple fix. Unfortunately, now the cable from the pulley was in the way. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually sitting on top of the J-hook. So it's going to be in the way when I am racking and unracking the bar. Well, that won't do because not only could I potentially fray my cable with the knurling on the barbell, but that would be one more headache to deal with once the weight starts to get heavy on the bar. So I thought about it for a little bit. Then I realized that the pulley wasn't the problem, only the handles were. So I moved the pulleys back up to the 17th hole on the side and hooked the cable handles into the pull-up handles to get them out of the way. Then I did another Steinborn to put the bar back on the rack and did a test squat. That let me test my depth so I could figure out where to put my safeties because again, the hole spacing on this power rack is different from my previous two power racks. So I have to figure out everything from scratch. Anyway, I got the safeties on and finally I was ready to warm up and start squatting. Sounds like a happy ending, right? Well, not so fast. I was telling my wife the story a couple of days later while she was down here working out. And after I explained everything I just told you, she reached up here, grabbed the handle and said, "Why didn't you just take the handles off like this?" Yeah. Well, it's not like that's the first time I've ever overcomplicated something here in the gym, and I'm pretty sure that it won't be the last. To be honest, having all of this happen when I'm trying to work out would be pretty frustrating if I didn't have a YouTube channel. But because I am creating content for YouTube, it actually makes for a better review video because it's something I can mention when I do the review and tell everyone who watches it so they can hopefully avoid the same mistake. And that's the purpose of doing reviews in the first place. It's to help you guys avoid the pitfalls that I've encountered so that you can reach your fitness goals faster and more effectively right there in your house in what I think is the best gym in town. So I hope you guys enjoyed this peek behind the scenes. Go ahead, drop a comment and let me know if you'd like for me to do more of these. And if you'd like to see my first impressions of this rack, just go to the video that's popping up over my shoulder.